Hey guys, welcome back. So Ken's out here having fun just killing all these hungry pests. And it's good for his combat skill. So I'm just gonna head in here. So I was looking around. I thought I had to research the 3D printer, but it might have been included into this scenario. So anyways, I have it. I was waiting to find a carbon nanotube to unlock this, but I already have that. So I'll get Raka to start crafting some CPUs. We'll get Ken over by, I think that's Jack there. Keep him safe. Oh, it looks like we've got another attack incoming as well. So I'll just deal with some of these guys, and then we'll fight those ones up there, I think they are. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of micromanagement. I don't know what is he even doing? Let's just tell him to go get a meal or something. There we go. So I'll put Ken back there. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of micromanaging, just telling them to, hey, go in and craft some CPUs. Also for clothing, some of their shirts are starting to get worn out. I think there's at least 2 people who are starting to complain. So I'll get that done. But yeah, once I get the carbon nanotubes, then I can start researching the carbon armor. And we'll start doing that instead of the synthetic, which should be a nice upgrade. So I think I'll just keep him there and we'll jump ahead. Yeah, so a lot of these fights are pretty easy so far. I do want to get a second flak cannon in case those flying insects come back in much larger numbers. But yeah, if you're enjoying this series, please hit the like button, subscribe, click the join button, become a member for as little as $2. It's like buying me a coffee once a month. And but just thank you so much for watching. These are really cool. Like, you can assign an owner to this and then use the dismount or mount button. If not, it'll just get the nearest survivor. But you can leap with these things. These things are really cool. Did I just land on someone? I think I just landed on Jack. Sorry, Jack. Okay, you guys can actually go lay down. Yeah, I think I injured him. I think I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna send everyone to bed. Yeah, the other thing I looked into as well was the battle drones, which I am researching. What some people were doing is they research camp management, and you go to the camp once it's researched, and you set down like a work area where you can assign your colonist or your battle drones or even your delivery drones, and it sets a radius of where they will work or operate. You can expand it or shrink it. It has a limit how far you can expand it. And apparently that works if you assign the battle drones to that region around your base. You can set up multiple of those work areas. And then apparently it will attack whatever's in there, but you still have to manually draft it. And I don't like manually drafting it. It's kind of like finicky. You gotta click right on the drone, double click, select them all, draft, and then they attack. I was just testing it, and when something comes nearby, it's like to say this is like an attack. You double click on hunt. It'll like select most of them, if not all. Click on hunt, the battle drones will then launch, kill them, and return. It's just so much easier than having to manually draft it. Now, if you know of a way where you don't have to manually draft it, it's completely automated, it's going out there and attack things, let me know. But so far I haven't discovered how to do that, if it's possible. But yeah, so the hunt part though I think is the easiest, at least for me. So we'll just jump ahead to the morning, but I need people to actually butcher these because I turn it into oil, which I turn into liquid fuel. So you have to have people set to hunting. I don't want them actually hunting things, but if they're standing around, I want them to go and butcher. So we'll just jump to the morning again. Also, I'm going to build a fridge. So with the fridge, they don't require any electronics, but the freezers do, and if they break down, you gotta use electronics to replace them. So a fridge is fine. So I'll get that built. Ooh, I got a power cell, that's great. And then that's gonna be another drain on my batteries, my grid. So we'll get 2 more of these. I'll need them anyways. Now for this, I'm just gonna have cooked meals. They can put beverages in there, but I don't need hides or skin bark or smoke leaf. Healing balm is fine under the roof, so I don't really need that. Antibiotics, I mean, it's fine under the roof as well. So I probably don't need that either. I don't mind having it in there. So I don't know if I have any out here. I mean, I should. There's some right there. So that it's under the roof, so it should last for 2 years. So yeah, that's totally fine. I'm not going to do a cold room just because I don't have the resources or space for that. Hopefully later, like once you get to a certain point, certain level, then you can start like get into easy mode in a way. That's going to be very hard on insane difficulty like this though. But hopefully I can get to that point where I'm just like building like a new compound. Probably out here. But we'll see if I get there. So, I don't know, did he get the CPU done? I don't think he did. I think he's getting distracted. I'm gonna put that to maximum of 4. Yeah, so once I get the carbon nanotubes, I'll start researching the carbon armor. Let's just jump to the morning. Yeah, so one of my plans for the battle drones. So like way over here, I think this is the closest insect nest. So if I have like, there's brood mothers though. So if I have like 8 or 10 battle drones, you can like draft them manually or take them here, or you can just double click on hunt, and then they'll dash out here really fast. The brood mothers are 200 integrity, which is the same as the drones. But these guys are pretty easy. But because this is a long distance for my guys to walk, I could put Ken in a light mech, and that might help. And if I had several light mechs, I could probably do this. And some drones. But now that I've got the nano printer, I don't even need to go there, really. So are they still working on the CPUs? Okay, they're getting there. And I'm gonna need, I think there's a few of them that, yeah, like they need a t-shirt and then take that jacket off. It just makes them upset. And it's warm enough to the point where they don't really need that. I think I have synthetic boots, just put those on. Get the leggings. I think it's okay if Rack is unarmed. Hopefully I'll find a weapon soon. So just get rid of that stuff. Did Quinn finish that finally? Yeah, he did. So I'm going to send Quinn out on an expedition. I'll send him to the armory and hopefully we can find like a weapon or some cool armor. So we got the battle drones researched. I wanted to do winemaking. Let's shift click that. And then we'll do the AI mech cores, but hopefully we'll get the carbon armor soon. Because I have an empty barrel here. So they can make a home brew of wine, which would be cool. But yeah, we'll just jump until we get... well, we'll just wait until the expedition is done. Quinn gets there so fast. And I should make sure I'm still scavenging or salvaging. Okay, now I have to go and cancel that. No, they'll attack before Ken gets up and runs out there. Oh, I got Railgun Sniper 2.0. Well, that's awesome. And some scrap metal. So there, Raka will get a hand-me-down. I'll probably give the sniper... well, Ken's always in the mech, so I'll give the sniper to Jack. Just gonna pause it because he just landed. I want to make sure he's safe. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to my food all of a sudden. Like, all of it's gone. But we'll get some food here, some insect steaks. Oh, so those guys do ranged as well. Okay, that's probably good. And I think I noticed that Quinn, yeah, he needs a better shirt. He's lost his pants. So I'll have to get that sorted out and then get them all butchering this. I don't think we don't get too much from the little guys there. But yeah, I'll just jump ahead again because it always takes a bit to recover from this. Okay, so we got some wine making, and so 100 fruit gives you, I'm not sure how that works. Okay, 100 fruit gives you 5 wine. So we'll keep like 20 wine in stock at a time. Because you can't really do anything with those berries except for more complex meals or making wine or whatever. Did I plant those? I haven't even planted those yet. Well, we're gonna need some bushes. And then I'll get the blueberries. It's probably overkill what I'm doing there. But yeah, so now we're just short on electronics. It's a never-ending cycle, but this will be a huge help. And I think the service bots will handle that. And then the harvest bots will cook meals. I think they scavenge and probably butcher. So I want both of them. But yeah, we'll just jump ahead again. Okay, so we have the CPUs. We're just waiting for the electronics. But I just need one CPU for these defense. These automated turrets. So I'm going to go and... this is on control circuit 1, so just copy that flat cannon, and for now I'll just put it over here. And so we'll build that. We just need some more alloys. So I did build a second one here, an electric furnace. But I guess I forgot to set it up. Yeah, so ore will smelt forever and then scrap. So that'll give us some ore a little bit faster. Still haven't gotten the turbines done. Wow, we're almost out of power, so I just want to keep them on that. And hopefully Ken will scavenge some. Not sure what he's carrying back. I guess some rations and maybe first aid. I'm just gonna have him drop that because we got delivery drones, which might be busy. Where are you? So what's Ken doing? Man, I don't know what they're really upset. I don't know why Ken went all the way back there for. We'll just send him back to punch that. I don't know if he'll make it though. I don't have time to really make the masks. I don't think I've researched it. But it seems to happen a lot on this map, so I think I'll get those. Oh, Ken actually made it, so that's great. Yeah, so let's jump ahead to the morning again when we got some more of those electronics done. Yeah, 4 more. It's going to be a long night. Probably another day before we get that done, unfortunately. Oh, Jack and Krista became lovers. You got the rest bearer masks. I think I'm going to put a little some storage there because they're always running for the electronics. I'll just have that stuff stored here, and we got the masks researched. So we'll need 6 of those. Well, we'll keep 1 in stock. I'll have to keep adjusting that. So I might need like what, 2 beds stuck together. And it's Jack and Krista. Okay, now I'll just assign this to Krista. Here we go. They're not going to get much privacy though. Okay, we're still 5. Man, I wish they would. We're doing okay for the power. Still pretty low though. So that toxic ash is really slowing everything down. Starting to get some food at least. So just keep jumping ahead. Yeah, they got the benefit for sleeping next to each other. So that'll be nice for them. Didn't get much else. For the shelves, it's always handy having the store here first. Because I don't mind having electronics stored here, but we'll have only electronics in this area, and then anything new, they'll store that first, so that's kind of handy. And yeah, we'll just keep jumping ahead. Okay, so we have a major attack coming in. Before this happened, I just canceled the 3D printer because it had almost 5 electronics in it. So I could build an additional solar panel and 2 of the wind turbines. Still can't build that though. But now we've got 67 of the flyers coming in. So this flak cannon should be, the additional one should be great. Let's see what happens. I have these 3 just hiding out. Not all of them have chest pieces, so this is super dangerous. Wow, I don't think I would have survived without having the second flak cannon. So what happens, they target on 1 or 2 people, and it's just like these guys. Raka just got a new synthetic chest vest, but these 2 guys wouldn't have lasted, I don't think. So now that they're gone, we can bring them out. So I'll put Raka up there and yeah, so that's the Rail Sniper 2.0. They can't get through that fence. I'm surprised it doesn't actually damage them though, but I think it damages the grid. I think that's what's happening. They're drawing the power down, which I don't have much of. So that's the benefit. That they can shoot so far. Yeah, that one's seriously hurt. That one as well. Okay, from here I'll just fast forward. Man. So that was all right. I also had turned off the electric furnaces, so that probably helped a ton too. I'm going to just go and observe these guys. I forget what they're called. They'll butcher the Junos. Yeah, so that is... I'm glad I built that there. But I'm going to need some more power, especially with the 3D printer up and running once I get that, because I've got the CPUs for it now. We're just going to be short for electronics. So yeah, we'll just jump ahead again. Okay, they're called the Humming Fly. I guess I'll send Quinn out on an expedition here. Yeah, let's go to the Armory Bay. That was a good find last time. Oh, Krista proposed to Jack. I don't want to have them get married and all that stuff. Yeah, well, I'm not going to build an arch. I would have loved if they had introduced, like, some type of little dune buggy or something. Because even, like, salvaging this stuff it's a huge task for Ken. Or, like, motorcycles with a little wagon or something like that. So, Rack is building the electronics, taking a break now. Did we get that done yet? Okay, we got that done. Now we need 5 more for... I'll go back to the 3D printer. But we got the CPUs at least. And Quinn got hurt. I am trying to craft some survival kits. But I think I'm just low on stuff. Or maybe I'm not trying to. I thought I was trying to craft that. I just need fabrics and rations. Which I don't know if I can craft those. Oh, I can. Yeah, we'll keep 20 of those in stock. I don't need the rations in the fridge. Which I hope they... Okay, so they know not to put the rations in there, so that's good. If they were cooked rations, they could go in there. Yeah, so I'll get that done as well, and then... I don't know if the survival kits really work, but... Like, on expeditions at least. I know they work out in the field, but we'll just keep jumping ahead. So we got ourselves into a heat wave here, but I was able to get a CPU crafted in time to get the AC up and running, so it should be okay. And I guess with everyone wearing mostly synthetics, I do have one chest piece left. Use this. No one has heat stroke yet. Ken got a laser pistol 2.0. Quinn got that from an expedition. I'm not sure if I showed that. But yeah, so now we're just down to one electronics. It's really kind of grueling trying to get each little thing done here, because then a new problem arises, like this heat wave. Also, my food's been running out of food. All of a sudden I have tons of it now. So I've got to work on getting the food up and running. I set Jack to, that's his main priority, but he doesn't like doing it. What's he doing now? Which is weird because his priority, unless I messed that up. Yeah, his priority is to cook. but he loves to avoid it. Yeah, so we're just one piece away. And I think that's Raka. Okay, we got it. So we'll finally get that 3D printer up and running. Is anyone going to craft it? Wow, 100 and... Oh, it's 112 hatchlings. So I think we're going to need to just kind of like disable this stuff so Ken just goes back. And please avoid, I'm going to draft Ken. Wow, there's a ton of them. But while I'm doing that, I think I can have one chest piece, which will be good for Katina. Don't want her getting hurt. And then hopefully we'll get Ken on there. And we'll just jump ahead to this fight. Okay, here they come. I got the 3D printer set up to print carbon nanotubes to start with. I think we'll need about just 10 electronics and CPU cores. It's a little bit hazy right now because of the heat wave. We just chewed right through those. Wow, it's crazy. And then I'll get... where are those guys? Just up here? Where's the last one? Oh, he's right up in there. Okay, nice. Thinkfield is able to harvest a bunch of these chew roots, which are great. Gave us a ton of food. Just send Ken back and then we'll let everyone go to sleep. Yeah, so with the carbon nanotubes discovered, then I can research the carbon armor. So we don't need any alloys to make that, which is great because all of these require 10 alloys and 10 synthetics, so just get rid of all this stuff. And I guess we'll start with the hats. I'll have to research it first. I'm tempted to get Krista to just research that right now. How long it's going to take? Oh, it's 3 days. Actually, okay, we'll have to wait. I thought it was 3 hours. I don't know why I thought that. But I think the carbon armor is just as good for the heat and cold resistance. It should be, but we'll just jump ahead to when we can compare that. Okay, I sent Quinn on an expedition and he sees the shape of a spaceship's fuel tank. So hopefully he'll find a whole bunch of fuel there. Okay, nice. You got some scrap metal and fuel. And then Krista had an insight, so it gave her a huge boost for research. So get that. And then there's solar flares happening, which it's good for your solar panels, but it makes any device with your CPU drain a whole lot more. But there, we finally got some... Yeah, so at nighttime when the sun goes down, everything just fails. But let's look at... Start with the hats. Yeah, so cold tolerance is 8. So it's all the same for that. I think I'll keep just 3 of each in stock. I think I will need some boots soon, and then we'll look at the carbon vest. So it's the same temperature-wise, but then you get a little bit more defense for blunt and piercing. And then there's Carbon 2.0, which I haven't had yet. I'll just finish off with the boots. But this is great because it doesn't use any alloy, it's just carbon. And how much do the helmets use? Okay, shooting star. So it's 20. So I should up this to maybe like, oh, that's where it costs the alloys. Oh, I see. It's just making the materials. But yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of that stuff anyways, so I'll leave that at 50. Fuel wise, it's not so bad. And then I guess I'll look into crafting some weapons. Still have Katina using a bow. So the pulse rifle, I think it's pretty good against like the humming flies, what they're called. But then you can destroy all your plants that are nearby. So maybe like a pistol 2.0. That's what I'm worried about is the humming flies. So how much is that? That takes 2 CPU. I can't do that. Yeah, they all take a CPU and a power cell, and I can't build the power cells yet. So I'll have to figure that out. So yeah, I'll just jump ahead again. Maybe we'll do some expeditions. We got a fuel tank, that was good. And we'll send him to explore. Okay, let's see if I can survive this one. It's 96 humming flies. I don't really want everyone out here. I'm gonna keep Katina and Krista in here, and same as Rack. Well, Quinn, he doesn't have a chest piece, so I'm kind of concerned. I'll put him down here, so he's not too far. I'll put him over here, maybe. So I'll keep all of them here, but at the door so that these 3 can easily run back in. Okay, 66. Wow. Let's get Jack back in. Man, Raka did not last. Where was Raka? He's at the doorway. Just could not move. He's right at 25. Man, that was close. And Jack passed out. Okay, we're down to 5. So, can I double click? Where's Jack? Jack is way back there. So I'll have Ken go do that. And anyone else? Where's Raka? Yeah, that was so... I knew that was going to be challenging. And hopefully our turrets will work. But we'll get them to carry them back. Get them... Like, they're not going to be in severe damage, just they get... Well, they get severely burned. And these guys are just all caught up in the traps. Wasn't too worried about these guys to begin with. But yeah, let's just get everyone undrafted. It would have been nice to have some battle drones too here. I think the battle drones could be good against the flyers. So we're just going to get everyone healed up. Is that what Katina's doing? Yeah, they don't like to, like, heal people. So that's Raka. Who else do I need to heal first? She could heal herself. That would help. And then heal others. Let's just check out here. I don't think they're going to do too much damage. Actually, let's just go get Jack into the... If they break through that and start breaking the solar panels, I'll be a little bit upset. I think they should start aggroing against me as soon as I get close. Okay, there we go. I love that light mech. Okay, so just head back. It's not a huge thing to heal from, but it's going to be a major setback. I'll have to craft a bunch of that healing balm. Which I probably just went all through that stuff. I could get Ken to potentially craft some. Yeah, I can do that. Well, man, like, that was 97. Next time it could be 150. So, it might be better to wait, let the turrets get destroyed. But it feels like my biggest threat now is just those humming flies. So, actually, like, that's my gate to get out. But I could cut down these trees. I'm going to need them. I prefer to, when they're fully harvested, I cut them down. I could put a platform back here with some flat cannons or something. So I think they're healing up. I'm gonna wake Quinn up to make some balm. But that could be an option. Just expand my base a little bit. I could build a platform up here as well. And just move the gate over here. So it's tough. And then eventually I'd have the force gate like way out here. I was thinking about doing fences, but I really don't get a whole bunch of insect invasions. I had that one, but it wasn't too bad. I can go and salvage that. It's not too far away. Yeah, I'm finally catching up. I think I got 2 solar panels there. And how much oil do I have? I have a good amount. I'll keep butchering these guys. Yeah, and then the next thing to do is to produce the mask. But I needed some synthetic material before I could produce that. And then, well, it takes ore. It must mean ore synthetics. How do you produce ore? Do I have synthetics? Yeah. So I have to use a fabricator to get ore? That's kind of dumb. Yeah, I don't get that. Why would they... Because ore is so hard to get. Huh. So I guess that's what the material fabricator would be for. Oh, see, the fabricator matrix is a tool for these fabricators, which then can... So some of these fabricators are for food, some are for, like, any material. I thought I already researched that. There was 2 that were similarly named. So then... No, I didn't research that yet. So I'd researched that, which is a requirement for these things, I think. And then this material fabricator produces things out of like electricity. Man, so that's kind of dumb. I guess, is it like iron shavings or something for the filter? Not sure why they need the ore. I could try to get that stuff. Because it seems like there's constantly toxic ash on this planet. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel the smelting of ore. Because it feels like that's a top priority, is just to get those masks. It would help out so much. Is there anyone who's going to go mine? I think it's too early to go. Everyone's pretty stressed. And I'll probably have to do that when there's no toxic ash. But I think I'll end the episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm slowly but surely making progress, I think. At the bare minimum, I'm surviving. But yeah, I think now with the 3D printer, it's going to be so much better. I'll get my armor built soon for all my people, and just have to get that ore, which is going to be quite the task. And once I get the CPUs, then I think I'll do the battle drones next, and that might help out with the flyers. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.